with a total of 13 games, giving our young players more opportunities to get experience on the field than ever before. This season was full of growth, adversity, triumphs, and countless lessons for our young bloods to absorb. Like the lesson that if Coach Ray shows up in his cleats, you're about to get cooked. Or if Coach Cohen is running the fitness session, you will be sore the next day. So we trained together, we traveled together, had some laughs, and we picked each other up when we needed to. All the while, always moving forward and upward as a team. We smashed Gonzaga. Remember that. Young bloods, remember that for the next 3 years, that you own them. Know in your heart that your journey to a national championship, to being the best at something in the country, is a reality that you can manifest. Every push-up and every sprint that you do brings you closer to that title. It is within your grasp. And the only way to get there is continue to push each other. Hold each other accountable and keep moving forward individually with your skills, your fitness, and your game knowledge. Be proud of your achievements and victories on and off the field. Learn from your mistakes and losses and continue to strive for excellence. Thank you for a great season, young bloods. I would now like to ask the young bloods to line up over here in alphabetical order by last name, as close as you can get it. And I would like to award the 2024 Young Bloods their Xavier Rugby letter, a long-standing tradition of Xavier. So don't even come up, just come right down the front, okay? There it is. Mr. Matthews, I'll meet him over there. There we go. Okay, please hold your applause until the end so that each player's name can be heard and recognized. Starting with the big man, Taylor Auguet, John Xavier, Danny Boylan, Jason Bennell, Connor Caldwell, Jack Wash, Shane Coleman, Rory Coleman, Sebastian David, Rowan Dehan, Bennett Feinmuth, John Garcia, Monty Hamilton, Lachlan Kelleher, Brendan Kelly, Jonah Kirk, Shane McComb, Owen Madden, Ryan Madoff, Maxie Manigat, Archie Marquardt, Jimmy McMahon, Danny Mancini, Kosei Nishida, Nate Newhouse, Lucas Nicolai, Liam O'Connor, Fast Eddie Penora Luna, Pascal Plant, Oshin Pope, Raymond Ramondi, Mateo Remia, Elliot Sedgwick, Matthew Shea, Giuseppe Pep Sigler, Beltran Salino Villacamp, Gabriel Stalza Giraldo, Bobby Striel, Valdemir Theander, Sophocles Tsingas, Kieran Valor, Salvatore Vital, and last but not least, Cole Wallace. Give it up for the 2024 Young Bloods. All right, big team, lots of fun. Now I'm going to give out some individual awards, beginning with our Best Forward Award. This year, we had a powerful, smart, aggressive, and hard-working pack. We had a set of skilled players who were prepared to step into any number of positions at any time. This is invaluable in a chaotic rugby season. Smashing rucks, hard-nosed, stingy defense, and battered ram runs onto the ball, this forward pack was a force on the field. I'm excited to turn them over to Coach Sweeney on the JV to fine-tune them into stainless steel. One area we showed our power was in our set pieces. The scrums and lineouts were areas of creativity and strategy, and certainly not anxiety. Dominating the skies through our lineouts is where our two best forwards shine the brightest. Relentless workhorse mentality and on-field positivity were trademarks for our two towers of power. Owen Madden was able to lift Taylor Auguet into the stratosphere to win and steal the majority of the lineouts this season. They are both hard runners and fearless tacklers, and I'm extremely optimistic about their potential for growth and success with this team of young blood rugby players. And together they added so much to this team and our forward play. So without a doubt, our best forwards were Owen Madden and Taylor Auguet. Now, we also had a very dynamic and dangerous backline this season. Thanks to Coach Ray Miranda's excellent coaching, we have the speed, guts, and skill to attack from any part of the field. With talented and athletic players like Jack Cross transitioning from the basketball team to put those skills to work as our fly half and fullback, he stepped into a position, probably reluctantly at first, due to how difficult and crucial the number 10 job can be. He brought a sense of fluidity and confidence to our attack, and we are grateful for Jack's contributions this year. We also have players like Cole Wallace and Jason Brunell who are solid, reliable, and can find a hole in any tackle and get us further up the field. Our best back, however, was an extremely valuable piece of the puzzle. He came to our team with some previous rugby experience and was one of the early standouts as a leader, both by example and with his voice. One of the loudest players on the field, both vocally and physically, Rory Coleman brought a positive attitude, a confident belief in his fellow teammates, and a physical chip on his shoulder that was beyond contagious on the rugby pitch. Whether he is trying in vain to get the entire bus to sing Sweet Caroline with him, or he's laying a massive hit on the opposing team's backline, Rory leads with heart, love, pride in his team, and does everything with all of his might. One of the most disciplined young men I have coached in the last 11 years, with a bright future at Xavier High School and beyond. Our Best Back Award goes to Rory Coleman. You're back. We're going to make you run, Rob, of course. One of the most difficult awards to give on the freshman level is the most improved. Something can be said about every single one of these players. Whether getting physically, mentally, and spiritually stronger as an athlete and a person over the season, learning more and sharpening your skills for this awesome new sport, or just branching out socially. There's a lot that we've improved in. We've learned our limits, and we seek to push ourselves further. Many players stepped up, and we're noticeably putting in an outstanding effort. Players like Kosei Nishida, who gained so much knowledge throughout the season and applied some mental grit to learn and earn his way into a starting position. Or a player like Sophocles Tsingas, who stepped up physically and aggressively to embrace the contact aspect of rugby and really let loose physically in these last few games. So many examples of growth. Our most improved forward was a player we weren't sure what position to place him in, because he is not physically imposing in any particular area. However, he is extremely strong for his size, and he is one of the most intense runners when the ball is in his hand, and he puts his heart and soul into every second he is on the field. At times, playing prop, flanker, or any position we needed, our most improved player was also incredibly valuable to this team. Always pushing himself to the limit and showing constant improvement, our most improved forward is Bennett Freimuth. We have just as many success stories in the back line. From Giuseppe Siegler breaking the goalpost at the end of the season with all of his incredible kicks, one of which sealed the victory over CBA, to Danny Borland making a try-saving tackle to stop St. Ignatius from putting 5 on the scoreboard. We had so many instances where hard work led to confidence, confidence led to action, and action led to success. A perfect example is that of our most improved back. I remember his excitement when he first came to take his mud shot for tryouts, and how enthusiastic he was about the possibility of making the team. He was on the grind hard for weeks, and finally earned his way to a unanimous, confident endorsement from our entire coaching staff as our starting wing. Fast Eddie is on the rise, and it was an incredible journey for our team to witness. We are all proud of you, dude. Best of luck moving forward, and as we hope, he just keeps getting better and better and better. All right, our most improved back is Fast Eddie Penora Lupin. So in preparation for tonight, looking through our coaches group chat, there were many nominations for our coaches award. It is a telltale sign that this is a solid team filled with responsible, hardworking young men of good character. Many players stepped up, going above and beyond in so many ways to help improve the team and keep the engine running. Players like Pascal Plant and Rory Coleman, who tirelessly put their hand up to bring equipment back to Xavier, or players like Bobby Streel, who can step into any position on the field and make an immediate impact and change the tide of a game. Also, as a coach, I'd like to thank Bobby Streel for showing me the grossest broken bone injury I had seen as a coach or a player in a very long time. And then triumphantly returning from that gross injury to breathe life into our team as we finished our season strong. However, the coaches chose a player who was a true leader on the field, making smart decisions and being our field general on the pitch. Our scrum half was fearless, sniffed out opportunities from tight situations, and was a loud, vocal operator amidst the chaos, not only dictating our attack and defense, but also politely keeping the referee updated on the penalties he was missing. As a coach, each year you pray for a player like John Xavier to wear the number 9 on his back. He's reliable, tough, loud, bold, and precise, and we are a better team because of him. Our coach's award for our back line is John Xavier. So, similar to Xavier, who came to Xavier Rugby with experience, other types of players make a coach's job easy as well. Some players are one-timers. After receiving instructions on how to do a certain skill, some players just lock in and immediately take it to their roles like ducks to water. Our forwards winner for the Coach's Award is just such a player. It is a bold statement, but this player has the best line-out throw that I have seen in the last decade. He is cool, calm, collected, and plays smash-mouth rugby, often coming off the field with a bloody nose almost every game. I know to bring a gauze out for him at halftime. One time I had to rip my undershirt off to give him a piece of it. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Doing the dirty work of tackling, rucking, our hooker Sebastian brought so much to the table. Extremely coachable and dedicated player. Sebastian David speaks softly and carries a big stick. I am looking forward to the lineouts that the JV will be running, knowing how solid his throws will be coming down the pipe. For his crucial roles in our forward attack and set pieces, our Coach's Award goes to forward Sebastian David. There we go. It's not bleeding right now. Good job. And last, certainly not least, not enough can be said about our most valuable player. He is a true gentleman on and off the field who carries himself with respect and shows respect to others. He leads by example and was indeed a valuable part of this team's foundation. Physically and mentally strong, our number 8 was an absolute terror on the field for the opponents. There are scrum halves and flankers in the greater New York area who hear the term Black Rock echoing in their nightmares. A bulldozer runner and an impenetrable fortune of defense, Sal Vitale